What's up, military millionaires? I'm here with my buddy John, who you guys have, depending on when this comes out, might have been introduced to by now, and if not, then he's going to be in future videos that were already recorded. So, something like that. And we are in front of a duplex that is
technically a triplex.
Yeah, it's got like a granny flat thing in it that you may or may not get to look at. That, well, John ran the loan on to help these guys purchase a house hack here in San Diego. And you liked the fourplex I did a few weeks ago, so I wanted to walk through and talk about a VA loan that we used on a triplex. So you want to just run us through some of the numbers on the loan while we're waiting on the people who live here to actually show up, and we're not wasting time. So here we are.
Yeah. So basically, on this property, it's a 2-unit, and appraised as a 2-unit, but it's actually got an additional third granny flat, so which is pretty cool. So he's able to bring in rental income from that. Purchase price was $730,000, 100% financing. Locked him in at a 2.75 rate. I could go into a little bit more of the details about the actual income that he's bringing in, but we're going to do that once we get inside. Yeah. And I'm going to let Lawrence talk about the actual operating costs as well.
So we just wanted to show you the outside of the house so that we don't have to stand out here and do that weird piece when they get here. And there he is, so we're going to get inside. Got 3 parking spots. Pretty good sized backyard for San Diego. Alright, this is the granny flat, which is actually a pretty nice little 1-to-1. It's a small room, but and this is the bottom unit. You got a bathroom, it's a little dark in there. How many bedrooms is it? This is 2-bed?
It's 3-2.
This is a 3-2 down here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. This is the guy who lives here that we were talking about, that we were waiting on earlier, because he military time backwards, 15 minutes late instead of 15 minutes prior. So, oh, I'm sorry, I was supposed to say something cool here. He makes $750 a month, or will make $750 a month for living in a $750,000 house. Action.
All right, so let's talk about how you make $750 a month to live in this property. So first of all, what's your mortgage payment?
$3,844.
$3,844. So just round that to $3,850. This one you said rents for $2,500, correct?
Yeah, around $2,500.
Okay, and you've also got the granny flat that's over there. That one's $1,400.
Yeah, it could rent for probably around $1,500, but we're gonna do $1,400 first.
Okay,
so that goes.
Gotcha. So just alone, these bottom 2 units are paying for your entire mortgage.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, you are also going to get a roommate because you're living in the upstairs unit, correct?
Correct. I'm thinking about renting out because it's a 2-1, so
yeah.
I want to get somebody up in there, probably charge them $700, $800 or so.
Okay, perfect. So that $700, $800, we'll just round to $750, is just pure cash flow going into your pocket. What were you paying before you moved here in rent?
Right now I'm renting out near Tierra Santa, so it's $2,100. I have 2 roommates that we split.
Yeah.
I pay $780.
Yeah. Okay. So you're instead of paying $780, now you're actually putting around between $700 and $800 cash flow back in your pocket. And this thing's pretty turnkey, so not a lot of expenses for your repairs or anything like that.
So I think I want to say like $6,000 we probably put in so far.
Okay.
So we're getting 2 fridges coming probably tomorrow.
Okay.
We got a washer and dryer in the back. There's a little laundry room back there.
Okay.
Thinking about putting the Ring security system or something like that, the Blink X2 off Amazon.
Absolutely.
Probably put that on each corner of the house. And I also want to install an iron gate in front because it's missing that. So around, I don't know, $5,000 to $6,000 or so total investment.
Okay. And then you've got the $730,000 that you financed. So we're looking at a total investment of about $736.
Right.
Perfect. And
man, you just ruined the shot.
All right, hang on. We're over here in this corner with you. Actually, while you're looking that up, I want to put this on video and just explain, because people balk when you say you spent $750,000 on a place that's going to make you $700. People are like, "Holy hell, that doesn't." Like, oh, I wouldn't do that. You know, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But the beauty of
an expensive house in the appreciation market is that when the loan is that big, your principal pay down. So even if you broke even, right? If you were like net zero every single month, if you're paying off $1,000 on the loan, yeah, you're net zero, but you're paying yourself, or your tenants are paying yourself $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year, right? That's goes against the depreciation, whatever, however you want to flip the script. And so you're not cash flowing, but you're adding $12,000 to your net worth every year to live in a freaking house for free. Like, people forget that piece, so when people balk it, like, you know, I bought a $90,000 duplex, the cash flow's $300, people are like, oh, that's cool, you didn't put any money into it. Like, yeah, but my principal pay down is like $150 a month, so I'm cash flowing, you know, I spent $15,000 on a property, it makes $300 in cash flow, $150, and I'm making $450. You bought a $730,000 house, so it's a huge amount of debt, people balk about it, but you didn't put a penny into the property, except for some renovations, right? Like your down payment was zero.
Yeah, 5,000-6,000.
Yeah, but your down payment was zero, so you've got less money in this than I do in my $90,000 duplex. I'm making $450 including principal, and when you live in it, you might be making $1,000, whatever your principal pay down is, but when you move out, you'll be making another $500,000 on top of that.
And like you said, appreciation and everything.
Yeah, and then you're in San Diego County, right across from a church and a cemetery, so pretty quiet neighbors.
Right.
Yeah, I had to throw that in there. But, but
Best
I mean,
neighbors ever.
yeah, but I mean, ultimately, like San Diego appreciation averages like 4.5%, 6%. I think something where Donnie, the agent, would be able to give better numbers. But even if you were at national average 2%, you know, 2% on a $700,000 loan is $14,000 a year. Like,
Still a chunk.
yeah, you know, and so you could theoretically, while breaking even to live in a house, you're adding $30,000 a year potentially to your net worth. Now, obviously, it can go down, up, and whatever. If you never sell the place, 30 years from now, you're a millionaire.
That money.
So,
Easily.
anyway,
Yep.
so I just wanted to throw that in there because I didn't do that on the last one. There's this fan going click, clack, click, clack, click, clack.
Okay, so one of the things that we've gone over cash flow, we've gone over how much you're paying in each unit, how much they're paying you, the fact that you were renting for about $750, now you're actually making that every month. One of the things that no one talks about is principal pay down, right? So obviously that number increases every month. Do you know off the top of your head kind of roughly what your principal pay down is monthly for this property?
I think it was 1,200.
1,200. Okay, perfect. So on top of everything, you're building equity every month, right? You know, around $24,000. You know, a little bit more than that every single year that you live in this property. So your net worth is also going up on top of living for free. So you bought this property for $730,000. You put nothing into it. You're going to be living here for free, and without appreciation, without taking that into any consideration, you're going to be, basically, your net worth is going to increase $730,000 in 30 years with no appreciation. Is that right?
Right.
Awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to add to that, or anything else you want to say about the VA house hacking, the process, or anything that took you by surprise that you weren't expecting coming into this?
The earnest money deposit, because
Okay.
you know the VA loan is always 0% down payment.
Right.
The earnest money deposit was higher than anticipated.
Yeah.
So whenever it goes into estimating, shoot for a little bit more than
Yeah.
what you think you're going to be paying for.
Gotcha.
So let us know in the comments if you like hearing more about these triplexes, duplexes, fourplexes that we're buying. I know, I hear it all the time that when I run through numbers, I'm like, my little $90,000 duplex. People are like, well, that's Missouri. You can't do that in my market. Well, we've now shown you a $1.25 million house and a $3.25 million house where both of the owners were able to live for free and or cash flow a little bit while still paying down their debt without putting a penny into the property for the down payment, obviously, if you want to do renovations and stuff. The point of these videos isn't to say like this is the best investment ever, because at the end of the day, huge expensive house appreciation market may not be the best fit for your style. It might be more affordable Missouri property. The point of this video and these videos is to show you what's possible and help remove the fear factor so that you guys can actually take action and understand the power of house hacking, which, as I've said a million times and all these guys agree with, you learn how to be a landlord. You learn how to do renovations. You learn how to do taxes. You get some experience. You get your foot in the door and you get rid of that barrier to entry, because it's so much easier for you to purchase a home that you're living in than it is to purchase an investment property. Psychologically, for some reason, that's a huge difference in the analysis paralysis world. So just look at your options. House hacking is a great way to build wealth. This dude, all he has to do is never lose this house, and he's gonna be worth $1 million, because I guarantee this house will be worth $1 million in 30 years when it's paid off. Probably more than, probably like double that, or probably like 1.5 or something. But that's cool, right? So like this should be an exciting thing, not a fearful thing. If you didn't smash the like button yet, you should. And definitely subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, because otherwise I'm just going to have to like fire these guys. Thanks.
What's up, douche canooshes?
You're not gonna start the video like that.
Let's start.
Alright, keep going.
Yeah. Anything else you want to go over?
I mean, it depends on how long you want this video to be. Right now we're at, including all my B-roll, like 2.5 minutes. But the reality is, the beauty of a house that's in an appreciation market like this. You
You guys
are
can
not
go again.
half mic'd. It's gonna pick you up. Start recording again. So,
Rookie mistake.
yeah, so now that I was talking shit about you guys on camera, I let them do the whole spiel again and forgot that I'd stopped recording. So now we're going to talk about the principal